Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. We are in the Tower of Ishaal still, and we're gonna fuck some shit up with a ballista.
I don't even
or
think
just
it
miss
does
everything.
We can't aim it. I always do it just in case.
Well, yeah, I mean, if a fucking giant arrow rocketed at you, you'd be a little scared too, I think. This game is so awesome. I really love this game so much. There was a guy that was alive that was over there.
I don't really control where my character is. I just push a lot of A.
Even though you don't have to keep pushing it, but you feel like it makes you attack faster.
Yeah.
It's like holding the button down harder on X when you're playing a racing game, or A, whatever it is, makes you go faster. Even though literally that has been proven scientifically to not be true, I don't care what you say about you or your bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through the tower as quick as I can, and I think that'll probably be it for this episode.
Yeah.
We might, there's a little bit after the...
Yeah, there's like a cutscene and stuff, I believe, after.
Yeah.
We'll just go through that, but...
We'll go through it, and then we'll talk to the lady.
Yep. Batch.
I can get through this pretty fucking quick.
It's really not hard after you've done it once or twice.
Take everything that you find, literally everything that you find, and then you can fucking sell it.
Yeah, just sell it. Even if it doesn't seem good.
I have so much fucking, so as soon as this game ends, I'm gonna have so many fucking sovereigns.
Yep.
And that's so good, because in Awakening, you get more sovereigns quicker, but everything costs
a lot
10
more.
times more.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And
you also get experience so much quicker in that game. Everything is more experience.
Which is cool.
I know there are chests probably.
Awakening is almost, it's basically like its own game. Like it's such
sort of
a big DLC.
Yeah, it's sort of its own. Oh my god, what is this?
It's like I heard something. I saw something on some avenue of social media that I'm on frequently. It engulfs my life now. And
YouTube, you mean?
no, it was I believe it was Facebook. The Superman or the Batman or whatever it is, the fucking social media networking. But basically, it said some companies release DLCs and like call them games. Basically, like taking a shot at EA because it had a picture of Battlefront. And then it was like in some games some companies release DLCs that are basically like full games.
Yeah.
Like games then call them DLCs, which had a picture of The Witcher 3, which I haven't played either of their DLCs yet, but I've heard they're fucking massive and huge, and the story is so in depth, which is so characteristic of a Witcher game. Which maybe at some point I do want to play that on this channel. We'd have to just censor a lot. There's so many boobs in this game.
Yeah, so I feel like that's what people want to see.
Yeah, but you can't do that on YouTube, I thought.
If you cover like the nipple.
Okay. I'm not super familiar with it. I'm not super familiar with the
Free
rules
the
of
nipple, as long as it's
gross.
I'm kidding. Do what you want.
Hey, yeah, I
really
don't care. Do what you want with your
care.
body. It don't fucking matter to me. Man. I don't give a fuck.
You want
If you want to let your tits loose, bro, you do it. If you're a guy and you have boobs and you want to let them go, fucking do it.
I always wait until after to do that, to let them out. I don't know why, I just always started doing that.
Because you're afraid that they're gonna die.
They're good. I like them. And here's my favorite fucking war paint too, so.
Nice.
That's another reason I like playing a rogue. If you don't play a rogue, you can't get that. Ooh, my hound gets to level up.
Oh, cool. You know, I've had times where I've forgotten to check people's levels, like, forever, and...
Yeah, I never really bring... There's quite a few characters that I sort of just have a lot of them. I always get them, but I never bring them with me.
Yep, basically. Well, you want to get every
really
companion you
picky
can.
because, like, there's this one companion that he'll end up betraying you if you don't take him with you enough. So
really?
you always want to keep him...
Oh, yeah, you told me about this companion.
You want to keep him with you. Oh, my God. Anyways.
It's funny because I
Take him
never
with
brought
you.
said companion with me, and he still didn't. I got lucky.
It's just more, yeah. And then I always bring Alistair with me. So there's
Yep, that slot's
Where
always
if I
full.
fucking kill that guy?
I hate to say it, but I don't bring my Mabari with me very often.
Neither do I. He ended up like fucking leaving me after this game too. I'm like, what the hell? I thought we were supposed to be bonded until I died, you asshole. Can I just go get my fucking box now? Thank you. gonna irritate me if I can't fucking get the loot out of it.
Right.
But yeah.
Nice, yeah. I mean,
So I generally have like a very strict party that I keep with me.
Usually, personally, what I do is... Actually, I don't want to say anything because there are a few characters that... Once we get them, I'll tell you. But I always have a mage. Myself, I'm always a rogue. And I always have Alistair with me. So that's 3. And then I usually have 1 extra person. And it's usually an extra warrior.
Well, the way that it really depends. Because like, I play differently depending on which...
It appears you need to fight
thing.
the Empire right off the rail.
Like which fucking problem about any.
Right.
Because like it depends on what you have.
Well, I try to be the most OP character in my party anyway.
This is pretty much how I always do it. I go to the mage tower first. I have when I start there, I have Alistair, Liliana, and someone else with me.
We don't have any of these people yet. You're spoiling the shit out of this game.
Oh my god, Michael! I'm pretty sure everyone that's watching this knows what's going on right now. Anyways, I bring Alistair, Liliana, and some random one, and then I get Win, and I keep Liliana with me because sometimes I'm not a rogue, sometimes I am.
If I'm not a rogue, I usually will bring Liliana with me. If I am a rogue, I don't ever bring her with me. My party consists of, since she spoiled shit, my party always consists of myself, Alistair, Win, and Ogren. Usually, when I get to that part. Before that, I will throw fucking...
It really like depends. See?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times I'll have Morgan in there as well.
Generally I have Win, because Win's not a fucking bitch like Morgan is. Anyways,
Right.
I have
Kill
Win,
this motherfucker.
Alistair, and Zevran when I get him. God, Alistair.
And I believe Zevran's the one that if you don't...
Yes, Zevran is the one that if you don't take him on like 3 out of the 4 main missions, like,
He will betray.
he will betray.
Which is
Aw,
bullshit because I didn't bring him on Alistair. Why? How?
He
How
just
is
sort
he
of like...
already?
Because the ogre picked him up and fucking decided to fucking
Punch him
fist
in
his
his
asshole.
Exactly. Oh,
With
you're
those
dead.
giant hands.
Get the fuck out of Dodge on that one. Yeah.
Fine.
Drink. You know what I like about this game is you can hoard fucking...
Try me, Mike.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
Try me.
Seriously,
I
ridiculous.
collect shit, and by the end of the game, I can make like fucking
Yay!
300 health potions for the final battle because the final battle is the hardest fucking thing in this game.
Yeah,
Like, there's
and
nothing.
honestly,
there is nothing that really compares to it.
It
Besides like the
ranked-
battles with
The Batterel was tough too.
the Batterel is DLC.
Exactly, but this actually, the final battle in this game was ranked on a couple of videos I saw as some of the hardest boss battles. Because it was just so uncharacteristic. This game, yes, it can be tough, but it basically said it was like so unforgiving and all that. When in reality, I didn't really die too often when I did that.
There are a few parts like that. Like, we're gonna kill a few fucking dragons. Pretty much any battle with a giant dragon is your fucking worst nightmare.
Oh my god! Like the one there is one on a mountain somewhere. I haven't done it in a while, but you know what I'm talking about.
There's the
I
high
literally got down to just Morgan, and all I could do was I was running and hiding behind a rock because he wasn't able. It was a fucking
I watched
glitch.
you do that.
It was a glitch. He wasn't able to actually get around behind the rock, and I would pop out. And no, this was this game. I don't think you saw me play this game.
No, I saw you take and do it one with a glitch.
Oh yeah, and it saved my ass because eventually I had enough to heal people or revive people, so I started reviving my people. They would die very quickly, but I kept spamming it so that eventually I was able to. And yes, this fucking happened.
Another reason I bring Liliana with me is Liliana is the only rogue now that I've chosen to be. At least for this game, I might switch it up for Awakening because you can technically buy a potion to reset all your stats. But Liliana's going to be the only archer, and ranged attack is really powerful. Really wants
See, obviously, in case somebody doesn't understand what's going on here, Loghain, as soon as he saw that, was supposed to jump in and help. And he just basically turned his back, betrayed them, and fucking took all his troops and walked away, leaving them fucking stranded.
He sounded the retreat. Instead of going in to help them, so now they're being overwhelmed.
They're overwhelmed, overrun, and fucking basically fucked up the ass.
Yeah.
And this is probably one of my least favorite parts of this game.
See, I never really watch this. I always skip these, so it's like sucks.
No.
It sucks. Do you know there's a mod? Okay, this is about to happen, right? He's
Just-
dead. He's dead.
he's
Okay.
dead.
He's fucking dead. All right. There's a DLC mission for where you have to go. You go back to Ostagar after all this shit is said and done. You go back to Ostagar and you find King stuff. Essentially, and there's a mod. One of the very first mods that I saw for this fucking game. I don't know why, but there's a mod to if you find Kalen hanging, you can make it so he's naked. I'm like, why would you
Yes, I
wanna do
remember that.
Why
That
would
was
you want to do that?
that was ridiculous. This whole fucking part is so fucked up, and it really did piss. Oh, that was fucked up.
Yeah, like this is what we're saying. Duncan is a very loved character for like how very shortly he's lived.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like he would have been. I feel like he was too. He would have been too OP had he remained in this game.
Oh my god, can you imagine him in Inquisition?
That he would have been a valuable ally in Inquisition.
Oh my god, I want to see that.
Here we go. But obviously, he sees the light, so he knows what happened.
Yeah, you know. And I just got fucking shot.
That's a bit of a glitch because it's just laying on top of you. Or you took it in the side of the neck. You're fucking toast. And I think, yeah. Well,
we're gonna go through the cutscene and then talk to the girl.
yeah, I wanna. Hey, she looks familiar.
She is pretty familiar.
Ah,
And
your
my character's
eyes
naked.
finally.
Oh, right.
Mother shall be pleased.
I like how when you take off Morgan's clothes, she's wearing the same underwear as I am, but
Yeah, I
But
know.
she's
and
not right
yeah,
now, you can't see her
I
right
know. Morgan
The
is.
wilds, of course.
She's
I
a
like-
salty bitch, but you find out why. You kind of start to understand why as the game
Bandage
progresses.
your wounds.
she like that's the way that she's brought up.
Exactly.
How does
And
it
Her eyeshadow fucking drives me crazy.
Remember
I
Mother's
don't.
rescue?
See, I don't care about
The
that.
man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your
Yeah, basically, like exactly what we said. He quit the field.
massacre.
He
I love her
fucking.
hair.
He left. He abandoned everybody. They were massacred.
He is not
Massacred.
taking-
Absolutely destroyed. There was not a single person that was left alive from that battle
The
on.
suspicious dim
Yes.
witted 1 year old.
He is out.
I
for the
love
day.
that.
Mother asked to see you.
I love bringing her on quests with Alistair because their fucking banter is
Yes,
just
I expected.
priceless.
Oh my god, I love that.
It's almost like in the second game you have the character Isabella
As
and
you are.
Fenris when you bring those two
Fen-
together.
oh my god, I
Being
will not. I
childish.
will not.
Why?
Because she flirts with Fenris.
So it's funny.
Fenris is mine.
It's fucking hilarious.
He's
Fenris is a little
mine.
bitch.
Mine.
Actually, Fenris is a beast in that game.
Fenris is so fucking overpowered.
He's way OP in that game, like so badly to the point where if you bring him, you're fucking set. But he hated me.
Yeah, I know, because you're a fucking asshole.
In my first playthrough, he hated me because I sided with Anders.
Okay. This is. Oh, yeah.
And I'm not going to say what because I don't want to spoil too much, but I sided.
So I did too, but I romanced him and he loved me to death.
Well, I sided with Anders, but I didn't. What the cool part was is he's basically.
I know what happened.
He was going to betray me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, come fight with me. We're bros. And he's like, all right. And just like that. He was like, no, it's cool.
And
We're
I
too
don't
cool.
understand. I don't get it. If I made a male character in that game, even if I didn't, if I was gonna romance one of the two females, I would romance Mara because she's adorable.
sure.
And you always romance Isabella, and I'm like, why though? Isabella looks like a man.
No, she does not, and she's a salty bitch.
I'm always like nice.
And she's a fucking pirate. That's badass.
We'd be dead on top of that tower.
I mean, come on.
But I
And
mean-
then Meryl is just a fucking.
Did you know Zevran killed her husband?
I believe that. That is.
But what do we
Wow. See, that's what I love about games like this. Is there's so much shit that's tied in with itself.
The chase
That's-
for
you
And then
can
there's
see-
this
you'll get
fucking
to meet.
haggard
This is the
bitch.
very first. This is Flemeth. Flemeth actually plays a lot bigger
from
a
the
part
legends?
Yeah.
than you ever suspected. Isabella's in this game too. Technically, Varric is, but it's not the same Varric.
And what
It's not.
It's not.
But
no.
it's
And it has served you both well.
They
Are you
named a
reading a
character
book right now,
Varric.
Angel?
Possibly.
Who cares?
I'm
You're
just-
Flemeth.
Okay. That's okay. I was just curious.
Are
I
you
look
fucking judging me?
a little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, fucking
Yeah.
judge me.
I'll make my own sandwich.
Well,
It
me
has
God.
always been the Grey Warden's duty to
Then
unite
I
the
don't
lands
understand
against
why they
the
made her
blight.
look so disgusting
Or did that
in this
change?
game, but
I
then
mean,
switched it because she's not ugly in the next game.
No, but in this game, her personality and her looks match.
But we were fighting the
Because she is just a complete fucking bitch.
Why would Loghains
I
do
literally hate her.
Actually,
Now
she's
that
wise.
is a good
I think
question.
she's smart.
She's a bitch, and I hate her.
I would have never suspected that she is who she
Perhaps he
actually
believes
is.
the blight is an army he can
You know who she is.
Perhaps he does not see them.
Yeah, I do actually, and I took me a minute,
The art.
but we won't find that out until the third game, and
Yeah.
I won't fucking spoil that because
That's
is
something that not a lot of people probably still know.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, that's a pipe bomb if I've ever seen it. I was like, are you fucking serious?
That was not what I was expecting. There's
They
a
did
lot
a
of
good job
things
with that
because
swerve.
oh man, okay.
How to kill the army.
Here's the thing. I will play
raise an
the
army.
DLCs for this
It seems
game. I
to
will
me
play the
those are two
DLCs for
different
2. I will
questions,
not play the DLCs for
Have the
Yeah,
weapons
no.
you
From what
have.
you've told me from the
I
DLCs
do not
for
like
3.
them. I refuse to
No.
admit that they
Duncan
exist.
said that the Grey Wolf...
Yeah, I feel like they went a really shitty way with it. Like,
Because everyone was so like obsessed with the Inquisitor, they pretty much cut off. Haha, punny. No pun intended, actually.
yeah, but I mean, they took away,
They cut off any aspect
Oh,
of us
Ian
ever
wasn't
using
an Ostergeist.
which is fucking bullshit.
And he was...
I mean, it really is because the Inquisitor was such a good fucking character.
I hate how they fucking did this, though.
Of
Oh
course.
my god.
We could go to Red
What?
and appeal to...
How, like, they set it up to where, like, in the third game, there's a choice in the third game. It's just, I don't want to give anything away, and it's
No.
really hard to, like, not give away spoilers.
Here's the thing.
Of course.
I want them to make the 4th game, or whatever the last game is going to be.
It's gotta be about the
mages and other places. They're
It's
obligated.
gotta be something
Yes,
else than that.
yes.
They just dropped the biggest fucking bomb since the fucking Reapers were announced in like
Right.
Mass Effect.
But the thing that they need to do
Which
is
the
in like,
same universe.
and they kind of tapped into cameos in the 3rd game. They really need to make it so that every character that you've had throughout all the games can be a part of
You are
this.
set then.
Like literally. And there are some characters that should have made a fucking cameo that didn't.
I
and was
wish
really
the
pissed
warden.
off
Okay,
by it.
the warden hasn't really made any cameos.
The
in
warden
games.
should have made a cameo.
I wish the warden had been able to make a cameo in the
Well,
third
don't
game. They
expect me to
unfortunately
do
weren't,
everything.
but your character from the second game
One more
does,
thing
and I
I
like how they
can
set it up
offer.
to where you can customize that too.
That was cool. But the biggest problem I had, there was one character, Ogren, who did not get to make a cameo, and I was
He
really
made
disappointed.
And
He was
didn't
one of my
really make
favorites.
a cameo, but like
And another bombshell would have been if fucking
What?
if Anders made a cameo.
You heard me.
That would have been fucking
last time I looked, you had
like
ears.
whoa. But I think that they should save that for like a newer game.
See, like I always I'm pretty sure it's obvious by now, and if it isn't, I always romance Fenris in the second game.
Yeah, it's
Um,
obvious. Trust me.
Her magical being.
So I'm kind of curious as to how the Anders romance would affect the third game. You know
Have
what I mean?
I no say?
I don't know. I mean,
I've been itching
I
to
wasn't a
know.
fan of like the idea of Hawk
Here is
leaving
your chance.
Fenris in the third
As
game
for you,
for a
Wolf,
while.
see, I feel like he could have made an appearance
You're
in
alive.
the third game as well. That would have been cool.
Oh my god.
Like that would have been. But he's just too OP. He wouldn't have been.
Oh my god, he's fucking.
That you two
Like if he goes down in a fight, you're like, oh fuck, I'm fucked. Like we're all gonna die.
Well, I mean, not necessarily because I generally play.
Won't this add to our problem?
Yeah.
Which I like because I still I romance him, but it's not a rival
There's
romance.
help
It's like
from
a
us
friendly
illegal
romance. I'm
mages.
thinking about doing a rival romance eventually.
Perhaps I should.
But I have every single achievement for that game, so you're not going to
Point.
see me get any achievements for that.
Mother,
game.
Yeah.
This one
is
maybe.
not how I wanted.
I have a
Not
few I
even
don't
ready.
have, but mostly
You
because
must
they
be ready.
glitched the fuck out.
Right. Yes. We talked about that.
they need you.
Well, the thing is also is
Fully failed.
Come on.
And
Yeah,
all
we need to
will
get through this.
perish
This
from
is fucking.
light.
Shut up, old lady. We don't care
Will you
about you
please?
or your bullshit.
I understand.
I
And
understand.
you wouldn't.
Morgan,
Do
shut the
you
fuck up. Your lips
understand?
are weird.
I give you that which I value.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she gets that from her
I
ugly ass mother.
like how she looks
You
in the
must
third
succeed.
game.
Oh, in the third game.
I like how they barely reference her in the second game.
They only. I believe it's like for a brief second they say something about her or. bring her
Flemeth,
up.
when you see Flemeth in the second game, because she plays a small part, but it's a bigger part than you actually realize.
Yeah.
She pretty much set all of this into
I
motion.
suggest it.
Yep.
Everything that happens throughout the game.
Pretty
is
much.
Pretty much Flemeth set in
It's not
motion.
far.
Yeah,
Ah.
and you'll find out why at some
If
point.
you prefer, I shall sit.
Which actually, I'm still not even entirely sure why. Like the motive isn't
I
exactly
will tell
clear,
you after.
but
From the
if
way he
Alistair doesn't.
glared.
Because I like Alistair better than Morgan.
I.
From the way he glared.
I.
He
Do you really want to take?
I always bring her. It doesn't even fucking matter.
I'll get over yourself.
Don't be a little batch.
Grey Wardens
I'm
have
not a
always
little
taken
batch,
allies
okay?
where they could find.
I like my like purple.
I am so
Yeah, that is cool.
pleased to have your approval.
Eventually, I feel like they could have a rival Mance for sure.
Farewell, mother.
If you weren't, a self-troll.
Excuse
I would
you.
hate to
Please
return
never
to a
speak of that
burned
again.
down
I'm gonna
hut.
have to slip Morgan's throat.
Return to see this entire area
Flemeth, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna slit your throat later.
swallowed up by the blight.
She creeps me right out.
All I meant was
This is when she still liked her mama. a
Do
little
try
bit.
to have
So-
fun, dear.
Do try to have fun, dear. Like what?
But they set all of this shit up.
Right.
Like, pretty
That is
much.
cool.
Okay,
All right,
we're done.
but that
I'm gonna
is
go over here
for-
and then
oh,
I
okay.
was gonna save.
cool.
But
So that is
we're
it for
almost
this
done.
episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. As
Yeah.
always, if you like the video and you want to see more, please click subscribe. We do new videos every Tuesday and Thursday,
Yep.
12:30 Eastern Standard Time, PM, not AM, because we're not fucking insane people. And give us a like and a comment, letting us know some things that, even if you think that there are some things that we could do better, we want to know. We want to know things that you think that would make our videos a little bit better, would make them more enjoyable to watch
Beep.
for you.
Beep.
We always take every comment into consideration for sure, because
Beep.
we're still relatively new at this, and we want to make every video the best possible quality, the best possible content for everybody. So, I mean, we really we definitely appreciate every comment and bit of insight that you guys have. So thank you everybody. So that's creepy. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, okay. Look up her skirt. No, the game's like, nope, you're not upskirting her. But thank you again so much for watching. We will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye bye.
My favorite person.
I always have, because I'd rather get into it and swing a fucking giant claymore or
I'm really not a fan.
yeah. And you've always been more of like a ranged attacker, which is why if we play a game together, it's fucking